Hello, Indonesia. I'm Lyn Lapid. Check out my interview on CreativeDisc.com, the #1 music website in Indonesia.
Hello, seed lovers. Welcome back to another Creative Disc exclusive interview with me, Lutfi. And today's guest is a young, brand new star who's got Southeast Asian blood, especially Filipino blood. She already got her first take off as an artist because of TikTok and her ukulele cover and her. But the first thing we know, she also got a deep voice and bringing quite interesting topic for her song. So without further ado, let's talk together with my guest today. This is Lyn Lapid.
Woo!
How are you doing today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm super energized right now. How are you?
I'm fine too. Where are you right now?
I am on the East Coast, in Maryland, in the United States. So yeah.
It's like PM in there, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. So what kind of activity that you are doing recently?
Yeah, I've just been staying home a lot actually. I haven't been going out too much, but I've just been staying home, reading a lot of this online comic called Webtoon, a lot. Yeah, so I've been doing a lot of that recently, and watching a lot of Netflix.
Oh,
So
what kind of
yeah.
webtoon that you love? That you love recently, or maybe like manga or anything?
Yeah, 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 it's sort of like manga. Yeah, I'd say I'm currently reading this one webtoon called Your Throne, which is like it's a royal based webtoon about like kings and queens and stuff, which is really cool. Yeah.
And what kind of shows that you watched recently?
I'm also watching royal based shows on Netflix. I'm super into the whole like monarchy stuff right
Ooh.
now. On Webtoon and Netflix, and I'm watching this one show called Rain, which is exactly that, and it's so good. I cannot stop watching it.
Wow, you've got a big fans of the kingdom stuff, I think. Like
Yeah,
the king and queen stuff. Oh
yeah,
wow. Okay, so speaking about your new single called In My Mind, tell me more about it.
yeah, for sure. So I wrote In My Mind inspired by my experience growing up as one of the quiet kids in school. I was always kind of known as one of those kids that were more on the reserve side. Um, and sometimes people would point that out, sometimes in a nice way and sometimes in a not so nice way. But yeah, I kind of wrote about that experience growing up as a quiet kid. And I also wrote about all the different things that kind of run through my mind that I wouldn't say out loud. And I kind of just put it into a whole song that I would call the newly found quiet kid anthem.
Oh wow. So In My Mind is have a jazzy and soulful approach, I think. So do you intend to make this song as a showcase to show the R&B and jazzy side of yours?
Yes, definitely. I would say that In My Mind uh, is definitely the sound that I want to go into in the future with
Ooh.
my music. So I definitely say In My Mind is a perfect representation of what I want to sound like with my next releases.
Wow. So I think like it really reflects on your music video as an anthem, as a quiet kid, I think, because you know you want to so much explode in your head with what's in
Yes.
your mind. So, by the way, I really struck with the lyrics of your past single called Producer Man. And because, you know, I think it's coming from the reality of entertainment industry, I think, when I first heard and read the lyrics. And it's quite a little bit funny because you put it as your first single in your professional career as you want to tell your story of becoming a professional artist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's funny how that was my first single. Um, but yeah, I guess I wrote about my experience about like a producer that I didn't have a great experience with, and people, I guess, really resonated with that and really loved that. So I think it was so cool to have that as my first single as an artist.
So, you've got your first breakthrough on platforms such as TikTok. So, how do you feel about getting big in there?
It's really cool. I think it's so cool how I can interact with my fans so closely. And you know, just like with replying to them in the comments or going live and just singing in front of them from my phone in my bedroom. I think it's so cool. It's so cool how that's like so many people can find me so easily, and how easy it is to kind of blow up on TikTok and just reach so many more people. It's really cool.
But it kind of like are you shocked? Are you shocked that after you've got your big in TikTok and you've got suddenly a major label deals? Like, do you feeling like, oh my god, in the first time?
Yeah, I definitely cannot believe it still. It seems like it seems like a dream, you know. Uh, it's so cool how all this happened so quickly. For sure.
So, like, do you think the TikTok are the future of the music industry?
I would say so, yeah. I think social media in general is the future of the music industry, just because it allows anybody and everybody to have a platform and to reach um, people and you know and blow up on the internet. So I would definitely say that
Ooh,
that social media is the
wow.
future of the music industry.
Yeah. So, I've just see your hat. It's called it's from Avatar, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Is it like your favorite shows of all time?
I say
Oh
it
my
is.
god.
It's one of my favorites.
Oh my god. You know, like tell me the first time you are contact with Avatar. I think like maybe we can share the different story about it.
Yeah, I was actually, I think from, I remember I was really young when I first started watching it because it did come out a quite a long time ago. Um, and so I was really young, but when I first watched it, I don't think I understood it just because I was so young. But like
Yeah.
after years of like rewatching it and watching reruns, I've come to like love it so much. And it's definitely one of my favorite shows ever.
Yeah, me too. But when we were young, like when we were young, we didn't know about the avatar means. Like we just struck with the you know the bright color and the Asian vibe, Asian story vibe. I think,
Yeah.
but yeah. But you know, but when we are getting older, like whoa, this is deep, man. I think like
Yeah.
this is very deep, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. I love Avatar.
Yeah. So, how's the place and environment that you live in like really influence your music or maybe like influence your your pop culture things?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't catch that first part you
Oh,
said.
sorry. Like how's the place that you grew up with? How's the place that you grew up with really influence your music and influence your art?
Yeah. So I grew up here in Maryland on the East Coast. Um, I've kind of lived here my entire life. And I'd say it's definitely inspired my sound because I've I've always lived in more of the suburban area, so I feel like that kind of vibe really um, leaks into my music with the whole suburbia feel and you know chill kind of vibe. I definitely say that I take inspiration from that aspect of where I live.
So if you can pick one or two album that you like the most, which album do you pick?
Ooh, I would say uh, the Thank You Next album by Ariana
Ariana
Grande.
Grande. Ooh.
Yeah, there's no skips on that one. Um, I love that album so much.
Ooh. Yeah. So, do you watch like any TV? Like what's your favorite TV series of all time? A TV series, book, or maybe like manga, anime, or all time? What's your favorite?
Ooh,
What's your favorite like TV shows? Besides Avatar,
Yeah.
we talk about it.
Yeah, there's this other cartoon called Gravity Falls that
Oh,
have you watched that too?
yeah. My friends already. I already watched, but not until it's done. But my friends already watch it so many times, and whoa, okay, it's good. And I just recently that you like Steven Universe too.
Yeah, I love Steven Universe. That's also one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
Yeah. And the joke is so meta. I think like in the Steven Universe, I really like. Whoa, dude, seriously, this show is like that.
Yeah, yeah, it's so cool. I've been
Yeah.
growing up on cartoons.
Wait. Okay. So, like, we continue this. 5 things we didn't know about Lyn Lapid.
Yeah, yeah. The first thing is that I'm allergic to all seafood, so I've never had
Ooh.
seafood ever. Um, the second thing is that hmm, I I like to sleep a lot. I feel like my fans know that, but I like to sleep a
It's alright,
lot.
it's alright.
Yeah. Um, third thing is that before I started doing music, I was uh planning to become a doctor. Um,
Ooh.
yeah, but I obviously didn't go that route because I loved music so much. Um,
And the fourth
yeah,
one, the fifth one, it can be your
yeah,
favorite shows, your maybe favorite webtoon of all time or manga. It can be anything.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. The fourth thing is that I just recently got into anime not too long ago. But my first
Ooh.
anime was Haikyuu. I'm
Wow.
not, yeah, it's definitely also my favorite too.
Yeah. I just recently cosplay as a Haikyuu character in there. It's like 1 week ago.
Oh, really? Which character?
To know Batuan, the Batuan called Ryosuke Tanaka, who's got the angrier mood all the time. Yeah,
Oh,
I've cosplayed. I cosplay as her as yes. That's why my hair is bald right now.
I love that. I love that. That's so funny.
Thank you. Yeah. And the last one.
Ooh, the last thing is that my favorite food is pho. It's like a Vietnamese soup, I think. Um, it's so
Ooh.
good. Yeah, I eat it every Sunday when I go out with my family. So pho is my favorite
Ooh.
food.
Yeah. So, Lyn Lapid, thank you very much for having me for this interview. So, good luck with your career. Good luck with your newest single, In My Mind. Okay,
Thank
so Creative Disc CD lovers, thank you very much, Clint, too, for this interview. I'm Lutfi signing off. Bye bye.